incarcerated after reading the lyrics to the
Melly
second
did
verse
it.
of Murder
Y'all
on
think
My
Melly
Mind.
did it?
The second verse, of course, is the one where he talks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it saying he did it. Yeah. I mean, it's not even such he's in court for. Yeah, he did it.
Where have you been?
Yo, we're about to watch is called Rap Songs That Have Been Used in Court. You know what I'm saying? It's this video right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. If we think about rap songs that's been used in court, we can talk about Bobby. We can talk about Melly. Isn't they got like? Didn't he say he got like 60-something pages on Melly? But his like lawyer finessed it. I still don't know what's going on with that. But I highly doubt he's getting out. But yeah, they be using rap songs in court all the time, bro. Like you literally cannot say anything. Like if a rapper goes to court, bro, for like a RICO or something, bro, they definitely using the rap lyrics against you. So let's go ahead and see what he's talking about.
For over a decade now,
I was
there's
trying to
been
be
a
a
huge
case.
debate of whether or not rap lyrics should be used in court or not. Many rap songs have been used in court as an attempt to convict rappers of crimes. Recently, this has been more of a hot topic with artists like Tekashi, 6ix9ine, YNW Melly, Young Thug, Gunna, and more cases, and seeing just how these rappers' lyrics were used against them in court. I'm not going to be talking a lot about whether or not I think they should be used in court. I'll just be stating what happened, but I'm sure you guys are eager to hear my opinion. So I think in general they shouldn't be, since obviously oftentimes the lyrics aren't meant to be taken literally, or a lot of rappers would be in jail right now. Like Bruce Rivers says, unless you're describing a specific situation that links you to a crime, they really shouldn't be used in court. Now let's get into it.
Y'all feel like the lyrics should be used in court, like the rappers' lyrics should be used in court? Like y'all feel like, or it shouldn't? What y'all feel like?
Only 52 more years until Tekashi gets out.
Bro, do y'all know there's a Twitter page that is literally posting Tekashi every day, like that passage that Tekashi is his sentence ends. It's like his sentence isn't ending till like I'm like 75, bro. Like yeah, I understand that y'all counting out and waiting for him to get out, but by the time that countdown ends, bro, Twitter will have not existed. So you're gonna do that countdown, bro? It will never finish. It literally can never finish, bro. Twitter will not exist by the time that countdown is over. I promise you, it will not. Like I don't know why y'all are waiting for Tekashi like he coming out next week or something, bro. Tekashi's not coming out next week. Get off his date, bro. He's not coming out anytime soon.
Young Thug, multiple songs. I figured I'd cover this one first since it's the most relevant, and I didn't know too much about it going into this video, so I wanted to do some research to become more aware. If you're unaware, Young Thug and Gunna have been indicted, which is the fancy word for accused or charged, for being involved in organized crime. They're
still
trying
in
to
jail,
pin Young Thug as the leader of YSL, which is allegedly an organized crime organization.
Allegedly.
Right now, Thug has multiple songs being used against him, such as You, Slime Shit, Bad Boy, Just How It Is, Slatty, and ironically, Take It to Trial. I read through most of the mentions.
I said BBGXY, so stop it. Please stop. I do feel like I want Thug out. Like I actually fuck with Thug. It's just like, man, that's like you can't be doing crime while you already made it. That's why I don't understand. Thank you for giving this sub. Yeah, you can't be doing crime while you already made it. It's kind of like you can't be doing that. Do I think Thug will get out? Realistically, no. And that's just my opinion. I don't think Thug has any chance of getting out like anytime soon. Because I don't think Thug is snitching. Thug not gonna get out. Gunna, I feel like Gunna has a higher chance of getting out. If anybody gets out, it's gonna be one of them random YSL affiliates because they're gonna snitch, and Gunna might get out, maybe. Thug is not getting out though. You know what I'm saying? Blue Rise and stop. Do y'all not follow me or something? Why y'all keep saying I'm YSL affiliated, bro? I don't even own no YSL cologne or none of that, bro. I don't have no YSL merch. I don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, bro.
Of Young Thug and the 88-page YSL indictment, and every time they mentioned his lyrics, they stated it was an overt act in furtherance of the conspiracy. So essentially, they're using the lyrics to try to link him to YSL and his involvement in the organized crime. On songs like Bad Boy, he didn't really say anything too incriminating, but on other songs, he did. On the song You, he associates himself a lot with YSL. On Slatty, he talks about murder and also associates himself with YSL. And on Slime Shit, he says, the judge, YSL, this, that mob life. On Just How It Is, he says, ask the cops, ask the detectives, they know all the business. Ask the cops, ask the detectives, all the jurisdictions. Gave the lawyer close to $2 million. He handles all the killings. We don't speak.
See, now you can't. Okay, you can't. See, you can't say that. You really you can say that on a song, but like self snitching is at an all time high, bro. You I wouldn't have even recommended if I was around him. I wouldn't have told him not to say this. Like this is literally point blank self snitching if I've ever seen that. I'm not gonna lie. You cannot say this. I'm not gonna lose you. You can't say that, bro. Oh shit, Rise, what? Stop it, man.
Speak about shit on wax, it's all my business. Lyrics like these are pretty rough, especially if they can link these to actual instances of things happening. Like if they can find out that Young Thug actually paid off a lawyer to hide a killing, that's pretty bad. Finally, on Take It to Trial, he says, take this shit to motherfucking trial. For slimes you know I kill, trial I done beat it twice. Take it to trial, get an appeal. Take it to trial, yeah you gon' whack him. A lot of these lyrics could seemingly link him to gang violence, especially the lyrics where he's talking about
y'all don't know that Thug's name is Jeffrey by now, bro?
None of these lyrics are inherently incriminating, and it could just be another rap song, but some of what he's saying does sound a little too specific. This is the only instance in the video where the case is still going on, but from what I can tell, it seems like a lot of these songs could be used in the prosecutor's favor, at least if they can link them to actual things he was involved in. Not to mention they've been building this case on him for years and have an 88-page indictment. I just wanted to cover this because it's more relevant and I was curious, but now let's move on to some cases that have more closure. Tiny Do, No Safety. I originally picked this one because I think Tiny Do has a really funny stage name, but as I read into the case, it's actually super interesting. Tiny Do is a smaller rapper from San Diego who is charged with attempted murder charges in a gang conspiracy. In 2014, the prosecutors tried to link Tiny Do to 9 local shootings despite him not having any criminal record, nor was he tied to any of the murders that were being prosecuted. He was fighting 64 years to life.
Okay, so he didn't do anything. So he said they tried to, how did they try to tie him into 9 different shootings and he ain't do nothing?
With no evidence other than his music. There was no reason for him to be charged despite a small California law that allows for the prosecution of gang members if they are found to profit from the crimes of their fellow gang members. Their reasoning for linking Tiny Do to this gang violence was because of his album No Safety. I guess I kind of broke the rules of the title of the video, but it's a whole album, not just a song. The deputy DA told the news, we're not just talking about a CD of anything, of love songs. We're talking about a CD cover. There's a revolver with bullets. No. Seriously though, it's like he's never seen like...
They never seen a weapon on any cover. I can actually name like 4 covers that has weapons on. No, I can't.
But yeah, they have revolvers and bullets in movies. Doesn't make any sense. So because of the imagery and the lyrics from his album, he was automatically associated with gang violence despite them having any other evidence. Tiny Do has since claimed that this only happened because someone was apparently running for office and wanted to seem like they were cracking down on gang violence. The charges were later dropped for lack of evidence. Around this time, multiple men were accused of associating with gangs in San Diego and were incarcerated because of this law. One man named Aaron Harvey was also charged for the same gang association, and they claimed his benefit was stature. Aaron Harvey said in an interview that the prosecutors claimed that he was boosting his street stature by committing these crimes, but again, like Tiny Do, there was no evidence for this. I know I said I wasn't going to give my opinion much, and I really don't on any of the other cases, but I think this one is actually pretty ridiculous since they had no evidence other than the songs, and I'm glad that Tiny Do is free. 6ix9ine, Gummo, Kuda, and Billy. This is another...
I want y'all to know, if 6ix9ine did not snitch, 6ix9ine wasn't getting out until like 2077 or something. Probably like maybe a little bit earlier than that, but like 6ix9ine's, I know they was fucking stacking up his shit. He said so much crazy
high-profile incident, but I figured I would cover it to refresh our memories, especially since it's pretty unique compared to most other cases. 6ix9ine was on trial for his relationship and involvement with the 9 Trey gang. Rather than plead innocent and fight the case, as many of us know, 6ix9ine folded pretty quickly and decided to cooperate with the prosecutors. So, unlike all of the other cases in this video, 6ix9ine helped explain his lyrics and in what way they related to his crimes, rather than the prosecutors trying to use these lyrics to help them build a case. They played 3 songs, which were Gummo, Kuda, and Billy. Gummo was used to link 6ix9ine and 9 Trey to their dispute with Trippie Redd's camp and friend KB. The song Kuda was aimed at another New York rapper named Casanova, who 6ix9ine had beef with, which eventually led to a shooting incident. The
funny thing is, they don't even have beef no more, but both of them got caught up in RICO cases. Did y'all rock, now be honest, chat, when 6ix9ine was first out, Gummo, Kuda, all that, was y'all rocking with 6ix9ine, bro? Like, let's be honest. Now 6ix9ine, to be honest, when 6ix9ine was first coming out, with 6ix9ine with Kakarot, tee the fuck up, nigga. Stop doing that, nigga. When 6ix9ine first came out, I was definitely Gummo, Kuda, all that. I was definitely listening to that. Everybody was. Let's keep it a stack. Everybody was. Everybody was, my nigga. Literally, everybody was. But after the whole snitching thing, I don't know, cause 6ix9ine's music just got worse. I'm not gonna lie. Like, especially this shit. I know he be dropping music now, but all that shit sound ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it doesn't. It's not even like I don't know. Like, if the music was really, really good, like really, 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 really good, then like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I would still listen to it. But like, that shit's ass. I'm not gonna lie. 6ix9ine was hard. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the 6ix9ine shit was hard. I ain't gonna cap.
The intro to the song Billy was apparently aimed at rivals who said 6ix9ine wasn't a real gang member. It was spoken by his manager Shotty, who was later sentenced to 15 years in prison thanks to 6ix9ine's testimony. They also referenced his music videos a few times, asking about gang members in the videos and whether or not the guns were real. 6ix9ine and the prosecutors successfully used the songs and videos to testify against his fellow gang members, and because of his cooperation, he was only sentenced to 2 years. Even the judge said he appreciated how courageous 6ix9ine was, especially because he is, as the judge says, unusually recognizable. This is definitely a very unique situation among rap songs in court cases. Boosie, 187, and Body Bag. In 2012, Boosie,
I forgot Boosie was in
Badass
court.
or Lil Boosie, was accused of hiring a man who went by the name of Marlo Mike to kill a man named Terry Boyd in 2009. His two songs, 187 and Body Bag, were used to try to link him to the crime. In his song 187, which is apparently the police code for homicide, he said a variety of violent things. However, the one that stands out most is when he says, "Yo Marlo, he got a Monte Carlo. That cray, I want that dead today. Here go the cat."
Okay. You literally cannot say that, bro. You can't say that. You can't say that. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. There's just no way, bro. There's just no way. There's just no way, bro. Can't say that. You literally, or that's self-report, like, you can't say that.
Throughout the song are pretty vague, but this one is extremely specific and it really did not sound good. I'm not gonna lie, if I was in the jury and I heard this song played in court, I would have assumed that he was guilty, especially since prosecutors said that the song was recorded 2 hours before the murder was committed. Apparently, shortly after the murder was committed, he wrote lines for another song called Body Bag where he says, "Curtain call, put that..."
Hi, Mr. Ryai.
Jesus Christ. I watched vid with the $50. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. W-Man's 50. That's crazy. W-Man's. I watch vids. Thank you for the 50, bro. Appreciate you, Gangy. Appreciate you a lot. God damn, bro. We appreciate you around here. We appreciate you, bro. I'm saying W-Man's. This nigga in the chat said 50 buckaroos. God damn. W-Man's. Appreciate you. Wow, that's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. W-Man's. Can I get W-Man's in the chat?
Brains on the wall. Somehow the prosecutors were able to find out exactly when these songs were made, which made it seem like some pretty damning evidence. However, the defense stated that these lyrics were recorded way before the songs were made and that they were just resampled. The defense also said that Marlo Mike was accused of killing 5 other people, including one of Boosie's friends by the name of Proof, so maybe it's possible that Boosie was rapping about how he wanted Marlo dead and they just misinterpreted the lyrics. Regardless, Boosie was later found innocent because they could not get any evidence that would link him to hiring Marlo to commit the murder. YNW Melly, Murder on My Mind.
Okay, yeah, this is probably one of the most incriminating songs of all time. Like, this is crazy. Like, y'all all heard this. This literally, if he didn't make this song, he would probably be out by now. If I'm keeping it in stack, he'll probably be out by now.
When I first heard that YNW Melly was arrested for the murder of his 2 friends who were 2 members of the YNW crew, I automatically assumed he was guilty because of his song Murder on My Mind. However, I didn't know that this song was released a year before the murder that Melly was accused of. But what I didn't know is that Murder on My Mind was actually used in court against Melly before this murder trial. In 2017, when Melly was caught violating his probation, the state attorney apparently encouraged that he be reincarcerated after reading the lyrics to the second verse of Murder on My Mind.
Y'all think Melly did it?
The second verse, of course, is the one where he talks.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it sad. He did. Yeah. It's not even such he's in court for. Yeah, he did. I'm gonna keep it sad with you. Melly did. I'm gonna keep it sad with you. But I like Melly's music. Don't get it fucked up though. I like Melly's music. But he did it. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been like, y'all know how long you been saying Melly come home, or Melly's coming home soon, or Melly da.
How much to bounce at Gangy?
I'm not bouncing it for no amount, my nigga. But thank you for the $20 too. I watch vids. I appreciate you, gang. I told y'all I'm not doing that shit no more, my nigga. So y'all need to tee up on that. But appreciate you though. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold you. Melly a good man. It was Melvin the whole time. I'm saying it probably was Melvin. I'm gonna keep it aside with you. It was Melvin. I'm not gonna hold you. Melly's last name is Demons. Like, Bang Bang Top 5. Melly got some hits. Don't get it fucked up. I would love Melly to come out to make more music, but to be honest, he probably did it.
talks about how he killed his friend. You know, the whole I cocked my pistol back and shot him twice verse. Although that suggestion from the state attorney wasn't accepted, people fear that in his current case, his lyrics are going to be used against him again. I read through a bunch of the arrest documents, and as far as I'm aware, these lyrics have actually not been used against Melly in his current case.
Damn.
And Bruce Rivers himself said it's not too likely that they will be, so I'm just going to go ahead and trust him on this one. With what little information I had about Melly's case, I assumed that these lyrics were definitely going to be used in this trial, but ironically enough, they were actually used in a separate case, a non-homicide case, rather than this one. However, it does seem like they do have a lot of dirt on Melly as his case is still ongoing. One piece of evidence I heard they had was an Instagram post where he captions it, "I did that right after the murder." They also seem to have lots more DNA evidence, so it doesn't look.
They have DNA evidence, shot. How is he going to get out? How is he? They have DNA evidence, bro. How is he supposed to get out?
Good for Melly, but on the bright side, the death penalty has been dropped from the case. So the song "Murder on My Mind" has been used in a previous case and could possibly be used in the ongoing case, although it's not likely. These are all the songs I have for this video. I know there's plenty more, and I might end up making a part 2, but I figured these ones were pretty interesting, so I wanted to cover them. I know I said I wasn't going to give my opinion, but it can be kind of BS the way that some of these lyrics are used, especially in instances like Tiny Do's. So I think courts should use a little bit more common sense when they're dealing with lyrics. And the purpose of this video wasn't to like glorify all this or anything. It was just to kind of bring light to some of these court cases, because I really didn't know a lot about any of them, since the extent of my information on these court cases is just article headlines. Let me know in the comments if you guys want a part 2 and maybe what cases you'd want to see in the part 2. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.
It was a W video. I'm not gonna lie. I like this video out of him. I like this video out of him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to rappers and stuff, 9 times out of 10, rappers will always talk about snitching and snitches and everything like that. But 9 times out of 10, the people who are really snitching on them is themselves. And it's crazy. Like, I've seen rappers snitch on themselves. Ever since I started listening to rap, I've seen like at least 10 rappers snitch on themselves in the past like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Technically, like most rappers who talk about weapons and guns and shooting people, like they be snitching on themselves. Because like, if you ever get into a situation, they gonna look at that. I'm just saying it's kind of crazy. But I still fuck with Thug and all them. You know what I'm saying? It's just that like, in a court of law, just like, damn, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? But praying for those of them who ain't do nothing. So, you know, hopefully they come home soon. I know Gunna's waiting for his 200 for lunch, or his 200 meals, you know what I'm saying? So, let's go. Hopefully he gets to do that. BBG shit.
Hold this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Hold this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon made it. Big body chill, at least I won't bite. My diamond